Hi, welcome back to the studio of Art by Wendy. Today, I'm going to work with colors and shapes and show you how to take charge and maybe learn some new things from them. Color and shape make a big part of your art, and there's lots of different things that can give you shape. Whether you're working in realism or in abstract or somewhere in between, there's lots to be had just in your own yard that can help you work with this. I started out with some leaves that I found, and as you can see, rather than drawing the leaves, I just quickly placed them and actually traced them. And then I began to add some color to see what I could do and some design. Because really, isn't that all we're doing for any of our art? Color and design. And we're using that, whether we use it in a realistic manner, abstract manner, or somewhere in between. So that's what I've started out with. Some of the things that I'm using are, of course, my watercolor paints for some of these colors here. And I kind of like these pens as well. They're nice for doing some quick color painting. Of course, they're not waterproof, so they're going to have to be done second, not first. I did the watercolor first. Working with things like this, it gives me an idea of what I can do to create patterns that will help set up a design to make it interesting and create eye movement. Those are things that I'm always looking for. I kind of like what's happening with this background lines in the back here. And so I'm going to continue doing more of that. I use this washi tape, which is kind of nice. It's easy to lift and easy to work with. I can put this tape on and set it up for my lines and quickly remove it and put it in a new spot. Working in my sketchbook like this teaches me lots. I try different color combinations to see what feels good, what I really like. I play with composition as well, and I look for shapes, lines, contrasting elements that move the eye and create resting spots. There's no fuss or bother of creating a masterpiece, just the joy of creating an interesting design. I love looking at my books and flipping through the pages later on, and I often go to them to see what things that I want to use in a picture I'm working with. Early in my career, I did not understand the value of this type of practice. I feel different now. As I work with my shapes, I feel joy, peace, and satisfaction. Not to say there aren't challenges. There are still many decisions to be made. I must admit, I often pause and ponder on what color to add, what shape or pattern to include, challenges. But isn't that how you learn? Have fun with your colors and shapes. So before the snow comes, go out and grab some leaves. The more different shapes and sizes you get, the better. Then press them between paper towel with a book or two on top. Now you are ready. Try different colored palettes, experiment with different shapes and compositions. I like to challenge myself, and for this one, I'm going to try and do 3 different ones. For more discussion on using shapes and color, see my November blog post on artbywendyblog.ca. Wendy teaches outdoor sketching classes in the summer, and she teaches in her studio and online throughout the year. Wendy produces original work in pencil and in watercolor. She completes commission work, particularly pet portraits, and produces cards and prints from some of her work.